Hey there, I'm Jenny. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am thrilled that you're here. If you are thrilled that you're here and you could subscribe, that would be amazing. And when you're ready to take your practice to a little bit deeper, I'd love to invite you into my online studio called Balanced. Below the video, you can find the link to join for free. For 5 days, I'll give you a whole tour around the studio and we can get a little deeper into our power yoga practice. So for now, have a great class. All right, welcome back to your mat. I am so happy to have you here. I have a really fun class planned. I'm calling it Hold and Flow. It's kind of like yin yang style, except there will be no yin. It is going to be straight up power, and we're going to be holding and flowing together through this power session. So I want you to start at the back of your mat, and of course, if you're going to use the playlist, don't forget to press play. And then let's get started. So back of your mat, I want your feet about hips width distance apart, face forward, relax your arms by your side, close your eyes. Give me a couple really conscious rounds of breath. I actually don't care if they're deep or not. I just want you to simply become uber aware of your breath. I'd like it to be in and out by the nose only. And how I typically do this is I just bring my awareness to my natural rhythm. And then from there, I start to deepen it really slowly, really kindly by increasing the amount of air I take in on the inhale, and then by pushing out a little bit more air on the exhale. If Ujjayi breathing is something you're comfortable with, meaning you can constrict the back of your throat a little bit and just think of the nose as a passageway, that throat is actually what pulls the air in and pushes it out, go ahead and do that. If everything I just said doesn't make any sense to you, then you just ignore it and you keep breathing nice and easy. The thing that's most important is that we really train ourselves to breathe just in and out by the nose. Give me 2 more rounds of breath. As you take the inhale, straighten the spine, lengthen the neck. As you take the exhale, I want you to work your energy all the way down to your feet and really root yourself down to the earth as if you were rooting yourself and planting yourself firmly in this moment. And that's exactly what I want you to do. On the next inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Take the right hand to the left wrist. Let's just dip the upper body over towards the right as we push our hips out towards the left. Keep your chin and chest up so you're keeping nice space through the chest. A lot of space through the left side of the body. And then head back to the center. Flip the grip on the hands. Lengthen the spine. Take a nice long dip over towards the left as you sway your hips out towards the right. Again, chin and chest up so you're not looking at the floor. You're not going down. Good, come back to the center and then take the hands behind your back. Interlace all 10 fingers for me. Inhale, open up the chest as you take like this mini back bend here. So I want you to just stay like this with me for a sec as you point the chest up towards the ceiling, lift the eyes up towards the ceiling. Yes. And then bend your knees and forward fold and make that nice and gentle, nice and easy. Once you get down there, I want you to open up you're gonna keep the bind in your hands, but separate your palms. And let the shoulders open nice and easy. Again, keep a nice bend in the knee. Keep the weight more forward to the balls of your feet. Let your head hang nice and heavy. Perfect. And then release your hands down onto the mat. And I want you to reach your hands forward a little bit beyond your toes. So just kind of look forward and reach forward. And then really gently rock the weight back towards your heels. It's a very subtle movement, but you're going to feel it immediately, and you're just taking this really nice forward fold and stretch the back of the legs. Now, of course, if this is way too much, you can keep the bend in the knees and just grab opposite elbows, okay? So if it feels like this is too much, take it easy. Good, give me 1 more breath here. See if you can sink just like a millimeter deeper. Perfect. And then slowly what I want you to do is just look forward between your hands, and we're gonna step to a yogi squat, but really easy. So you're gonna step your right foot outside your right hand, your left foot outside your left hand. You're gonna keep your hands on the floor, sit down low, let your heels come up, and just kind of twist side to side. Just move it around. I always feel like a little gremlin when I do this. Just kind of move the body a little bit, opening up through the hips. Whatever feels nice to you is actually what I want you to do here, but I want you to just kind of get a little stretch going on. Shifting side to side. If you want to lift the hands up, obviously you can. Start to float up a little bit. We're going to get there. Good for 3, for 2, and then on 1, I want you to put your hands back on the mat, lift your hips, rotate your toes so they're facing forward, and then same thing, move your hands forward a little bit and shift the weight back into the heel. Same thing we just did, but now you're going to take it just a little bit deeper if you can. I'd like your gaze to be just like kind of right between the legs so your neck is nice and long. This is also an opportunity for you to release the tension through your neck, in your face. Breathe for 3. Shift back a little deeper into the heels, like the balls of your feet. We're going to peel right off the floor. For 2. Good. And then on 1, slowly look forward, and we're going to go right back into that yogi squat. So step left foot outside left hand, right foot outside right hand. Sit down nice and low. And then again, give me a little gremlin-like move, except this time, if you can, I do want you to float your arms up. And you can either begin that process of starting to prayer the hands together, but we're not getting that serious just yet, so it's not, necessary. But I do want you to feel that you feel a little bit more stability. You're a little bit more comfortable here as you just shift side to side, kind of lifting one heel at a time. For 3. For 2. And then the last round, hands to the floor, lift the hips, rotate the toes forward, reach the hands a little bit forward, and then sink way back into those heels. And on this round, you may be able to move back a little further, that you actually have to walk your hands closer to your feet. So go ahead and do that, but take advantage of it. Again, if this is way too much, then you're just grabbing opposite elbows with a little bend in the knee, and you're just hanging loose. Give me another 3 wherever you are. 2. And then on 1, we're going to take our final big yogi squat. And we're going to take it kind of seriously this time. So step your feet outside your hands. You're at the very top of your yoga mat. And your heels are slightly in, your toes are out, and then sit down. Now, ideally, your heels stay on the floor. If that's too much, please don't worry about it. It's totally normal to have the heels coming up a little. What I do want you to get used to is bringing the hands to prayer. Bring them right to the heart center and really, really push out with your elbows against your knees, but you have to simultaneously pull the knees in. So you end up creating this awesome traction, which gives you the ability to lift your torso. So you no longer feel like you're just sinking down and heavy. All of a sudden, you're really light and lifting. You can bring your gaze slightly forward. I want you to hang here for another 3. See if every count that we're here, you can grow the torso a little longer, get a little lighter for 2. And then I want you to really press down through your heels for me and lock your core in. Give me some core strength. And now push all the way up to stand with all of that stability. I want you to reach your arms straight to the sky. Heel toe your feet all the way together so your toes and heels touch. And we're going to do a half moon. So interlace your fingers, release your index, cross your thumbs. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. And then upper body over towards the right as you push your hips out towards the left. Remember to keep your chin and chest up. It's probably the most common mistake I see in classes is people look down and you start to rotate down. So you look straight ahead. And that gives you a sense of opening through the chest, not just the left side body. The weight is in your heels, your legs are strong. Let's try to glue our palms together and come down a little deeper for 3, 2, back up to the top on 1. Inhale, lengthen. Upper body comes over towards the left, hips push out towards the right. Same process, but it might feel different, right? Our right and left sides can feel really different. Make sure that the form is still in check. The weight's in the heels, the legs are strong, the chin and chest are up, your arms are nice and strong, your palms are glued together. You're coming down for 3, for 2, and for 1. Slowly release it. Bring your hands back into prayer position and open your feet about hips width distance. We're going to take a back bend, okay? First one, make it nice and easy. Squeeze your tush, push your hips forward. Lift your heart, look up, and start to back bend. Over a giant imaginary beach ball, every inch you go back, you once again push your hips forward, lift your chest, and feel yourself working more into the mid and upper back and not just in the lower back where it's really easy. Okay, here we go for 3, 2, and 1. Back up to the top. Pull your belly in, forward fold. Come on down. Put your hands on the mat. Give me a little shake and wiggle through your tush. Just kind of move side to side. Even though I tell you, to work into mid and upper back on the back bends, our lower back's our most flexible part. So you're going to feel it the most there. So it's normal to have some tension. Good. Now your feet should be just about hips width distance apart. I want you to hook your big toes with your middle and index fingers. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, forward fold over the legs. It's really important that you learn to rock the weight towards the balls of your feet and to lift the hips as you simultaneously gently pull with the arms. And that's going to give you the sensation of lengthening, not just through the legs, but also through the spine, which is what we want. Because ideally, we're going for the crown of our head to touch the floor right between our feet. So, visualize that. I always take these opportunities to visualize because it strengthens our mental capacity. So think about your spine. Visualize it. And put space between each and every vertebrae. Lengthen it. And feel how you draw your belly closer to your thighs, chest to your knees, and one day, top of the head to the floor. Good. I want you to release the grip, take an inhale, lengthen the spine, and step your left leg, way far back. Drop that left knee, and just stay on the fingertips here with me for a sec. We're gonna roll through this one time, nice and slow, just setting ourselves up, and then we're gonna flow, okay? So I want your hips down and forward. Rise to a low lunge, so reaching the arms up, sinking the hips down just a little bit more, keeping the back leg long. You can have toes tucked or untucked. For 3, for 2, frame the front foot with both hands and step back to down dog. Now this is our first down dog, so we're going to kind of walk the hips out a little, walk the legs out a little bit. Bend into the knees, spread the fingers nice and wide, push the yoga mat away. Find that length through the spine. The same way you were looking for that length in that forward fold we just did, I want you to look for it here as well. I think I want this beautiful, straight, long spine with all this wonderful space between my vertebrae. Good. Stop pedaling the feet, settle into the heels for one full breath. Inhale and exhale by your nose. And then on the next inhale, hinge forward to plank pose. Now again, we're going to hold this for the first round and then we're going to really flow with it. We're just going to use this to warm up. So spread the fingers wide, push the mat away. You should already be doing that. But just in case you got a little loosey-goosey, double check. Feel how strong you are through your core. That strength is what's going to support you through Chaturanga. So I want you to feel your strongest plank. And now we're going to pass through Chaturanga. We're just going to say hello. So you're hugging the elbows to the ribs. I want you to slowly lower to your belly. And you just kind of pass right through Chaturanga and then all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale to a little baby cobra. Hold here for the count of 3. Push the tops of the feet into the mat. 2. Lower the forehead down to the ground. Tuck the toes. Inhale, lift plank. Exhale, down dog. Perfect. Now step the left foot. Make sure it's the left foot right between your hands. Drop your back knee down. Come onto the fingertips as you let your hips just kind of sink down and forward a little bit more. And then when you're ready, sweep the arms forward and up. Again, taking it nice and slow on this one. Use your breath to help you work through any resistance you might feel. So on your exhale, you always have this opportunity to kind of let go a little bit. We tend to try to muscle our way through things where in actuality, what we need to do is relax our way through. Now frame your front foot with your hand and easy as pie. Step your back foot forward to meet your front foot. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees and come up one notch at a time for this first round. Again, taking it nice and easy. Now we're going to repeat that, but we're going to flow with it. So I want you to inhale, sweep the arms out and up, and exhale, forward fold, bring everything down. Inhale, lengthen the spine, step the left foot all the way back, drop the back knee, good. And on your next inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, frame the front foot with the hands. Inhale, down dog. Now exhale right to chaturanga or to your belly, passing through plank, lowering down with strength. Your next inhale brings you into up dog cobra. And your exhale brings you into down dog. And then right away, your left foot steps forward, you drop your back knee, and on your inhale, you sweep your arms forward and up. Exhale, you frame the front foot with the hands. Inhale, step the back foot forward to meet the front foot, lengthen the spine. And exhale, forward fold down over those legs. Let's do it again. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Come all the way up to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find the length, step the left leg back, drop the back knee. Perfect. On the next inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. As you exhale, frame your front foot with your hands. Step back to down dog, straight back to down dog. And then slowly take the next exhale all the way through chaturanga, all the way through. Inhale through that up dog cobra. And exhale, lift the hips, down dog. Right away, left foot steps forward, drop the back knee. As you inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. As you exhale, frame the front foot. Inhale, step the back foot forward to meet the front foot as you lengthen the spine. And exhale, forward fold down over those legs. What do you say we do it again? Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, nice and big, not giving you a choice. Exhale, forward fold down over those legs. Good. Inhale, find the length as you step the left leg way back, dropping the back knee as you exhale. And then inhaling, sweeping the arms forward and up. Exhale, frame the front foot. Down dog, straight back. Good. Next exhale brings you through plank into chaturanga or to your belly. Inhale through up dog cobra. Exhale, you're in down dog just for a quick sec. Because right away your left foot steps forward, you drop your back knee. Inhale, you ride to the top of that low lunge. Exhale, you frame the front foot with the hands. Inhale, step the back foot forward as you lengthen the spine. And exhale, forward fold. We have 2 more rounds. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. We're going to work into a crescent lunge this time. Exhale, forward fold, bringing everything down. Good. Inhale, lengthen, step the left leg back, but don't drop the knee. Inhale, sweep it forward to crescent, high lunge. Exhale, frame the front foot. Awesome. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale your way into down dog, not for long. Right away, left foot steps forward. Do not drop the back knee. Inhale, sweep it up, crescent, high lunge. Exhale, frame the front foot. Inhale, step the back foot forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold down over the legs. Inhale, lengthen. Step the left leg back. Good. Next inhale, ride it to the top of the high lunge. Frame the front foot. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, pulls you through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, down dog. Immediately, left foot steps forward. Inhale, ride to the top of the high lunge. Exhale, frame the front foot. Inhale, step the back foot forward to meet the front foot. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way out and up. Hold those arms up there for me. And exhale, sit into chair, and we're back into hold mode. Okay, so I want your big toes, ankles and heels glued together. Your knees are together. Your 2 legs have just become this one strong, amazing unit. Now think about your core because you're going to use it here. I want you to really buckle it up and in, okay? Think about like shortening the distance between the bottom rib and the hip a little bit. And then use that to sit all the way down like you were going to sit on the floor, but you're not going to sit on the floor. You're going to hover above the mat. For 3, I like to reach my arms forward. For 2, now sit your tush slowly on the mat. And what we're going to do is go high boat, low boat, flow, okay? So drop straight down into a low hollow hold. And from here, we're going to inhale And as you exhale, come up into a high boat where your shins are parallel to the floor, your chest is lifted, your belly is nice and engaged. Inhale down, exhale up. Are we ready? In 3, 2, let's go. Inhale, drop low. Exhale, lift. Inhale, drop low. Exhale, lift. 5 more. Inhale, drop low. I know you just went, what? Exhale, lift. Inhale, drop low, and you better hope I'm counting. Exhale, lift. 3 more. Inhale, drop low. Exhale, lift. You got this. 2 more. Inhale, drop low. Exhale, you're back at the top. And then the last one, the best one. Inhale, drop low. Exhale, rise, hold. Lock it here. Now, if you can, I want you to straighten the legs. If that's too much, don't worry about it. But what I definitely want is this long torso. So think chest to the sky. And almost look up a little if that helps to lift you. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your feet flat to the mat and give your knees a little hug as you come forward. We're going to come back into that chair pose and flow from standing to all the way down low. So what I'd love for you to do is come straight from chair to chair from here. So if you can, without your hands, reach your arms up, squeeze inner thighs and knees, push up to chair pose. And if you just laughed hysterically at me, that's fine. You get here however you can. Okay, first part of business. Big toes, ankles, knees glued. Push all the way up to stand. Now sit all the way down like you were gonna sit on the floor really slowly. Again, I like to reach my arms forward to help me balance. Touch your tush to your heels and push back up as you inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. 2 more. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. Last one, best one. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. Stay up. And bring your right arm under your left for eagle. So you're eagling your arms. You're getting your wrists as straight as you can with your palms as close together as you can. You pull your elbows down. Sit down low. Lift your right leg up and over your left leg. Hook the foot if you can, and we're back in hold mode. Now I know your heart rate might be up a little bit. That's okay. You got control of your breath, baby. And as long as you got control of your breath, you got control of your mind, you got control of your heart rate. So a little bit of a longer exhale helps you to lower the heart rate, helps you to calm the mind. Yes. Now listen very carefully. Just release your arms out and up, right above your head, like you want to touch the ceiling. Now draw your right knee all the way up and into your chest and give the right knee a hug. So interlace all 10 fingers. And really pull the right knee up and into the chest. And as you do this, I want you to pay close attention to your left leg. It's nice and strong because now what we're gonna do is flow from here to warrior 3. So slowly, release the knee. I like to micro bend my left knee and float back with the hands in prayer to warrior 3. Extend fully through your entire body. And then draw the knee back and up, interlace the fingers, and hug the knee into the chest. 2 more times like that. Slowly release, hands come to prayer. Send it all the way back through warrior 3. Extend fully, and then draw that knee forward. Pull it up and into your chest, and give it a hug. There we go. Last one. Send it all the way out. Hold it out. You're in warrior 3. From here, you're gonna float back with absolute control to a high lunge. So here we go. Start to float it back. Raise the arms above the head. You're in crescent. And then frame the front foot with the hands. Inhale, plank pose. Let's go for vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. Awesome. Settle into down dog for a sec. Make sure you're breathing only in and out by your nose. And then take a peek forward, hop or step your feet to the top of the mat, and let's work the other side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, nice and big. And then now it's the left side. So left arm comes underneath the right. Eagle the arms, pull the elbows down, tuck your tummy in and sit low. Left leg up and over right. And then again, you always are paying attention to the details because the details are what's going to make your practice really strong. So weight in the left heel. Keep the legs feeling like they're really pressing together. Belly is nice and it's in enough that you're not, sticking your tailbone back or overly tucking your tailbone. You have a neutral spine, elbows down, eyes on one spot. Do not change your legs, just your arms. Reach your arms straight up to the ceiling, touch the ceiling. Now draw your left knee up and into your chest. Interlace your 10 fingers, hook that leg, it's like above the shin, below the knee, and pull the knee into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. As you do this, get really confident through your right leg. There's your base, your support. As we flow to warrior three, let's go. Prayer the hands, micro bend the right knee. Float back, warrior three. You're parallel to the floor. Fully extend from the crown of the head to the toes of your back feet. And now, back foot, now slowly draw it forward again and repeat it. Give that left knee a hug into the chest. And then send it all the way back with absolute control. You definitely are practicing your transitions here, which I always say are just as important as the postures. Here we go. Draw the left knee forward and up. Give it a good hug. This is the last one. And then send it back, warrior three, and hold warrior three. Take your time getting there. And again, enjoy this posture. What an awesome posture. Strengthen your core. Keep your left hip level with the floor. And now with all of that enthusiasm about how fired up you are about warrior three, float back to crescent lunge. Frame the front foot with the hands. Vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. Deep breath in and out by the nose. Slow, low flow. What we're going to do is keep flowing through a warrior two series with a Bikram triangle. So we're going to run through each side 2 times. I want you to move with me, so listen and pay attention. Push the floor away. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, draw it in. Inhale, send it out. We're going to do it 3 times. Exhale, pull it in. You got a strong core. Push that mat away. Inhale, send it out. Exhale, pull it in. Hold it here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, step the right foot forward between the hands and then rise to warrior two as you inhale. Perfect. Hold it here. Breathe. Set up warrior two. Feel how strong you are. And then inhale, reverse it and straighten out your front leg. Open up the whole right side. Taking a second here to feel it. Now slowly bring it into Bikram triangle, meaning you rebend the front knee and then right elbow in front of the knee, look up, and then reach up as you reach down. Perfect. Feel the posture. Now keep the right knee bent and reverse it again, but with the right knee bent. And that is where we end it. You're going to cartwheel your arms down to roll through vinyasa. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, down dog. Set yourself up. Strong hands, strong feet, long spine. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, sweep it out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, stake it out, 3-legged dog. Exhale, pull it in, hold it there. Take an inhale. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, warrior two. Cartwheel it up. Again, set up those legs because second set we're going to move a little faster. And what I want you to do is just know exactly where to go because it changes every day, right? Reverse the warrior as you straighten your front leg. Open the left side. Cartwheel it into Bikram triangle. Rebend that front knee. Left elbow in front of the knee. Reach up, reach down, strengthen immediately through the back leg. Now keep the front knee bent and reverse the warrior. Yes. Now cartwheel the arms down and roll through vinyasa. Stepping back as you inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra.
And exhale, down dog. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's do it again a little quicker. Inhale, right leg lifts. Keep the momentum. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, send it out. Exhale, pull it in, step it forward, and rise to warrior two. Good. Exhale, reverse your warrior, straighten your front leg. Bring it into Bikram triangle. Slowly, right elbow in front of right knee. Yes, now reverse it, keeping the front knee bent. Beautiful. Cartwheel the arms down. Take the vinyasa, step it back. Roll through chaturanga. Inhale through up dog cobra. And exhale into down dog. Right away, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, send it out. Exhale, pull it in, step it forward. And inhale, rise to warrior two. Good. Exhale, reverse it, straighten the front leg. Inhale, Bikram triangle, take it through. Reverse it, keeping the front knee bent. Cartwheel the arms down and end it there. Step it back to plank. Roll through chaturanga. Inhale through up dog cobra. Exhale, land in down dog. And take a round of breath here. In and out by the nose. Check your form. Your fingers are spread wide. You're actively pushing the mat away. Your gaze is towards your toes. If you look at your quadriceps, they're slightly lifted, right? So your kneecaps are slightly lifting. Excellent. With all that strength, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it out, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull it in. So last time you're doing it on this side. Inhale, send it out. Exhale, pull it in. Step it forward. Straighten your front leg as you lengthen the back leg. And then pivot over to the left and let's take a separate leg stretch. So I want you to check that your heels are lined up. Your toes are turning in just slightly. Hook your big toes, middle and index fingers. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, forward fold. So, no different than any other forward fold. In fact, I encourage you to look at your legs because if you have your legs straight, your next move is to make sure you have your quads energized. And I say energized because they're not like totally fired up all the way, but there's energy there enough that your kneecaps lift and that you offer support to the hamstrings. You're gonna find it a hell of a lot easier to eventually get the forehead to touch the floor. But again, let's bring in that visualization. Picture space between the vertebrae. And I know we're holding. This is a flow and hold, so we're in a hold. Breathe. From here, we're gonna go to Skandasana. So what I want you to do is release your feet, lengthen your spine. You're gonna bend real deep into the left leg. Let the heel come up if you need. Flex through the right foot. And we're gonna flow from side to side. Now, I would love if you did this with your hands in prayer, and you didn't use the hands. And you just simply inhale like I was pulling your head straight up towards the ceiling, right over to the other side. Boom, there you are. And then do it again. Inhale, lift, 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 lift. Bring it right over to the other side. And this time we're gonna bring it right into a runner's lunge. You're gonna face forward. So slowly pivot everything forward. Frame the front foot. Your hands are gonna stay on the floor. Back leg is long. And from here, we're gonna take a side plank. So I want you to really firmly glue your left hand to the mat. Rotate to the knife edge of the back foot, side plank it, and we're in a hold. Oh, I know you're excited about that news. So you can look up, you can also look down, you can look straight ahead. What's really important is that you're breathing, that you're lengthening, that you feel strong through your legs, through your feet, through your bottom body. For another 3, 2. Now listen carefully. Float your top leg up a little bit and step the foot behind you. And from there, I want you to open to Wild Thing. So reaching that top arm back, and then we're gonna sit slowly down to the mat. So reach the top arm forward as you slowly sit down. I like to even keep my heel up. And we're gonna flow like that 3 times. So inhale, lift back into Wild Thing. And exhale, slowly sit it down. And by doing this, you also learn how to lengthen the breath a little bit, right? Inhale, bring it up.
Open more. Exhale, slowly lower it down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, slowly lower it down. And this time you're gonna bring it up and come back into plank. So lift side plank, lift all the way up. Restack your feet. Good, hold it here for 3, for 2. This time lift the top leg and we're gonna come to pyramid pose. Step that foot forward, do it as gracefully as you can. Readjust the hands, step the back foot forward a little bit. You want about 2 or 3 feet between your heels. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, forward fold. We're only running through this series just one time, okay? So I want you to really embrace these holds, really flow with the flows. Keep the hips nice and level for me. Press deep into your 4 corners of your feet and then lift up. And as you really push down to the feet, you'll find that you can probably straighten your front leg a little more than you thought you could. And then to end this, all we're gonna do is inhale, lengthen, step the back foot forward, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, nice and big, coming all the way up to the top. Exhale, forward fold, back down over the legs. Take vinyasa, inhale, lengthen, plug the hands, hop or step back, exhale down to chaturanga, inhale through your up dog cobra, and then we meet back in down dog. And before you do anything, again, I want you to just really set yourself up nice and strong for me, pressing the yoga mat away. And then inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose as you shift everything forward. Inhale, send it out. So every time knee comes to nose, it's like you're in plank pose. Shift it forward, squeeze. Last one for today. Inhale, send it out. Exhale, pull it in, take a pause. Step that left foot forward and straighten that left leg and just kind of pour yourself over the leg. Pivot over towards the right. And again, let's line up our heels, pigeon toe our feet. Second set, you can either take it deeper by increasing the grip. So you grab your heels from the outside, stepping on your fingers, or you go straight back to those big toes. Either way, your elbows are pulling up towards the ceiling. Your forehead is working closer and closer to the floor. Maybe today's the day you finally even touch your forehead to the floor. Could be. Breathe for 3. Rock the weight more towards the balls of your feet. For 2. On 1, touch the forehead if you haven't already. Yes. Now slowly release. We're coming to Skandasana. Lengthen the spine. Bend your back legs, your right leg. Bend it. You can, again, let the heel come up. Flex the left foot. Same thing. We're going to flow like I'm at your house, pulling your head up. Prayer the hands. Inhale, flow to the front. Good. Inhale, flow to the back. Perfect. Flow to runner's lunge. Float it all forward, hands frame the front foot, back heel lifts. And then again, we're gonna come into side plank. So right hand firmly into the mat. Pivot to the knife edge of the back foot, stack. And we're back to hold. So really flex your feet. You always hear me say that because people get so lazy with their feet, and that laziness just translates right up the whole body. So if you flex your feet, you get like serious about your feet, you're gonna find your legs are strong, your core is strong, and eventually your mind is strong. Lift your top leg, step it back, open to wild thing, open the chest, press firmly through the bottom hand, and then slowly sit it all down as you reach the arm forward. Let's flow 3 times like that. We ready? Inhale, lift, 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 wild thing. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then the next time you lift, you're coming into side plank. So lift, stack, and hold. Once again, your last hold and then you're done. For 3, 2, start to float the top leg. I know this is hard. Come to pyramid. Step that left foot forward. Shorten the stance. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, forward fold. And you'll feel really great getting off the wrists. You can even flip the palms upside down here. So see how I'm kind of reaching back? Flip the palms up.
It's really normal to have discomfort if you're not doing a lot of playing, you're not doing a lot of work on your hands, to feel uncomfortable through the wrist. Please don't take that as a sign as you're not strong enough or you're not, you're doing something wrong. It's just normal when you're first getting started. Good. Reach the arms forward. Inhale, lengthen, step the back foot forward to meet the front foot, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Come all the way up to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Bring it right back down to the bottom. We're going to meet in plank. So you're going to inhale, lengthen the spine, step it back into plank pose. And as soon as you get to plank, I just want you to look at your feet. I want your feet about hips width distance. Once you have that, I want you to lower all the way down to the mat. Nice and slow. Good. What I want you to do is untuck your toes, reach behind you, interlace all 10 of your fingers, and then lift arms, body, head, and legs off the mat. What I'd like you to do is try to keep your feet about hips width distance apart. They're going to want to open wider. Bring them in a little bit. I know that makes it harder. Glue your palms together if it's possible, and lift your hands off your butt. Now send your chest forward more. Tilt your chin up. Make sure you're breathing. For 3, for 2, slowly lower down, releasing the arms. Listen carefully. Left arm straight out to the side like a T. Right fingertips on the mat, kind of by the shoulder to support yourself. I want you to roll onto your left shoulder. So just start to roll over to the left shoulder. Your top leg, I like to bend the knee and kind of support myself with the foot behind me. So just, feel out what feels right. I used to have a teacher that always made me do this and I hated it. And it's just really wonderful once you let go, which kind of is the rule for life, right? Which can be really annoying. Good. Breathe here. Use the weight of your body to help you. Three, 2. Start to roll everything back to center. And you're actually just going to keep your left ear on the mat looking to the right and bring your arms by your side for a Savasana. So in Savasana, you want your toes in, your heels flopping out to the side. Arms are by your side with your palms facing up, and your breath is nice and easy. Good, let's tackle the other side. So start by bringing your chin forward, hands underneath your shoulders just to give yourself some leverage. Check that your feet are hips width distance apart, and then reach the hands back, interlace the fingers, and let's fly. Lift everything up. Now, once you come up, again, make those adjustments. So can I bring my feet in maybe a little bit more? Can your feet eventually touch? Can you stay the height you are with your feet all the way together? Try it out. Palms together, lift a little higher for 3. Send the chest forward, tilt the chin up for 2. And then slowly lower down. Now this time your right arm's going to come all the way out to the right like a T. Your left hand's going to support you as you roll onto that right shoulder. And then again, that top leg can kind of come back. You do what feels right. Again, just because you could do something on one side doesn't mean it's going to feel the same on the other side. You're always paying close attention to how your body feels. Breathe wherever you are. Breathe. For 3. For 2. And then you're going to slowly roll forward. Your right ear should pretty much already be on the mat. So just keep it on the mat. Lengthen the body, arms by your side, palms face up, toes in, heels out. Savasana. Relax. Breathe. You are so close to being done. We're going to come into our camel pose. So I want you to bring your chin forward, hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, push up to plank pose. Yep. And then step your 2 knees between your hands.
And then right away, separate your knees so they're about hips width distance if they're not already, and stand up on your knees. I want you to take a sec here to just get adjusted. You know, going from the floor to standing up essentially can give you like a little Tweety Bird sensation. So if you're having that, first of all, it's normal. Second of all, just let it pass. Camel, hands to hips like they're in your back pockets. Push your hips forward, squeeze your glutes, lift up, look up, lift your chest. Reach one hand down first. So maybe right hand, right heel. If you touch, reach the left hand down. If you don't touch, if you don't reach, keep your hands on your hips, or you do one side at a time. So you reach down maybe with the right, you hold for a couple deep breaths, and then you reach down with the left, and eventually you'll reach with both. Wherever you are, hold for another 3. Drop the head all the way back if you can. For 2. And then one hand at a hip at a time. Come all the way up, sit back, and let that go. Relax. Let it loose. Again, it's normal to feel everything. The idea is to be able to let it pass and to not get attached to all of those feelings and sensations that come rushing in. Good. Take your feet out from underneath your body. I want you to take your right leg out to the right. Normally, I ask you to bring your left foot in and push against your right thigh. I want you to keep a little bit of space today, so it's a little bit looser. What we're gonna do is take our right forearm facing upward and put it inside our calf. You're gonna take this uber slow, okay? The first step is to reach the left arm up. Now, if this feels like a whole lot, stay right here. If you can reach the arm over the head and make it a little stronger, do it. If you can touch your toes, do it. What I don't want is rolling forward. I don't want you to end up looking like this, no matter where you are, okay? The idea is the whole left side body is open, the chest is open, and your left hip is also still down on the floor. So you don't feel like someone's pulling you up and your left hip's floating up. I want you to hold here for the count of 5. Try to soften the edges. Again, catch yourself if you're trying to muscle your way into this. And let every exhale be a space for you to slowly move through it, but in a relaxed state. 2, and 1. Come up to the top. Good. Left leg goes out, right leg comes in. I want you to do the same thing so the foot's not pushing up against the inner thigh. There's space there. Left forearm faces up inside the calf. Again, start by just reaching up, see how that feels, and then maybe reaching over the head, and then maybe if you can, you touch the toes. And again, sometimes on one side, it feels like, oh my God, I'm a super yogi, and the other side, you're like the Tin Man, right? And that's really normal. Go with what feels right. It's so important for you to really learn how to read your body, learn how to listen to your body. The instructors are there to set the pace, to inspire you, to make sure you're not doing anything nuts. But your job is to learn how to be your own best teacher, to really learn how to listen and pay attention. Slowly release the posture, come all the way up to the top. Good. I want you to take your both legs out to the side and take the hands behind you and kind of push forward just a little bit. Scooch the buns back slightly so they're kind of out of the way. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, slowly come forward. We're gonna take this not so serious, okay? So yes, ideally toes and knees are facing up. If they turn in a little bit, that's okay today. I want you to come down and I want you to just kind of relax the legs a little bit, whereas normally I would be asking you to flex the feet and flex your quads. Let's relax the feet. Let's relax the quads. I don't care how far forward you are, okay? If you're up here still, that's fine. But if you are down on the forearms, can you start to maybe move the forearms out to the side, so moving the head a little closer to the ground? Maybe you'll find that with a little more relaxation, you can start to reach your arms all the way forward. Maybe you'll find you can put your forehead all the way down to the ground. Wherever you are is fine. Just make sure you're breathing. 3, 2, slowly start to walk your hands back wherever you are. We are going to take a spine twist and you are done. So you're going to either keep your left leg straight or you're going to bend your knee. Right leg comes up and over. Please double check that your front foot's flat and also that your butt's flat. You're not sitting on your left foot. Left hand behind you, right hand behind you, left arm up. Bring it over the knee, push the knee back, grab the bottom knee if you can. Try, maybe today's the day you can do it. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. And again, we're in it for the hold. So think about the small stuff, shoulders parallel to the floor, both of them. Chin about parallel to the floor, you're not looking down or up. And then twist. For another 3, 2. Slowly release on 1, and all you got to do is go right to the other side. Just swap out the legs. Of course, whatever you did on one side, you'll do on this side. Make sure that you're not sitting on this foot and that your front foot is flat to the mat, okay? Left hand behind you, right arm up. Bring it over the knee, push the knee back. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Good. It's a really nice feeling when you come over to the other side. Get that nice counter twist going. Let's go a little bit deeper for 3, for 2, and on 1, slowly release it. I want you to come into your Savasana. So coming into Savasana, lying flat on the mat, and we're going to continue our theme of hold and flow by holding our body totally still and allowing our breath to flow freely through our whole body. So what I want you to do is get yourself in a comfortable position, close your eyes, and commit to this position. You're not going to wiggle and fidget. Every urge is not going to make you react to it. That practice alone, not reacting to every urge, to every thought, to every impulse, is a major training for discipline, for strengthening your willpower, and for also understanding how to not get distracted, how to not get knocked off course so easily. So commit to stillness. And now I want you to allow the breath to just flow. And think of it coming in and out of your body like waves of the ocean. As you inhale, you feel the wave coming all the way in, reaching all the way into your toes and fingertips. And as you exhale, it just all rolls out. On the inhale, it all rolls in. And on the exhale, it all rolls out. All the while staying committed to your stillness, staying committed to yourself. Inhale, let it roll in. And exhale, let it roll out. Keep going with this for as long as it feels good. When you do notice yourself off in a thought or that you got distracted, just simply acknowledge that it happened, and if it feels good, bring it back to what we're doing now. And if you're ready to, move about your day, do it. But take note of the moment that you notice. Again, strengthening your willpower, your sense of awareness, and your consciousness. Thank you for your class. Namaste.